Dark Splinter here today to show you kind of the basics of Star Trek Online, how not to die in space combat. The reason I'm doing this is I see a lot of people out there who do a lot of things kind of stupid and they get killed right away. So let me kind of show you the basics of your space interface. One is your shields. You have four of them: left, front, back, right. You also have your power systems, weapons, shields, auxiliary, and engines. You have four basic stances: balance, speed, defense, and attack. And most of the time you'll be in here, you'll either be in your attack or defense. Attack puts, you'll have like 100 out of 100 weapons. Defense puts 100 out of 100 in shields, and 50 in weapons, and 25 in auxiliary, and 25 in engines. Give or take, you might have a little more if you have certain abilities. Another thing is you always want to keep moving around. Never stop. A lot of weapons you want to be using. Doesn't really matter too much weapon, but you gotta move around. And the main thing is, give or take with some abilities. Your main thing you want to use always is when you're taking pounding is your bridge officer engineering. Emergency powered shields gives you a little boost of shields. Depending what class you are, not all of them are the same. I believe engineers are the ones who get rotate shield frequency, which kind of gives you a buff for shields, so you take less damage, and gives you a little shield regeneration. So let's kind of bring in a comment. These guys are a little bit higher level than me. Also, never fully impulse in the battle. If you want to get a little boost, use evasive maneuvers. If you full impulse, it puts all your power into shields. So when you get in there, you'll be fighting the guys. You have no power to your weapons or shields, and you can get kind of what the fuck boomed. So here we go. These guys are 4 levels below me. I'm a little higher. Also, I'm in my tier 2 ship, cruiser. So give or take. But just kind of show you the basics here. Usually want to, depending on the weapons, I'm using phasers, beam weapons. You kind of want to keep them to your side. And you just kind of pummel them. They're not doing much damage to me, but let's just kind of show you something here. Just can't do damage to my shields. Pretty much if like one side of your shield's taking a lot of damage, you wanna click. See, kind of like right there, it was going down a little bit. You want to rotate your shield frequency. You want to rotate your shields. Like if one side's getting pummeled, turn, let another side take some hits, so your front or your left could get back power. But always want to keep moving. Always want to rotate your shields. It's one of the better things to do. So that way, because if you lose your shields, you're pretty much screwed. As time goes on, you get some nice buffs that you can do to yourself. Bridge officers, in case you do take a good beating, you can get a repair hull. It's always nice. Usually gets well. So those guys are pretty easy to kill there. Let's see if we can find like a battleship to kind of show a little more example here. But also tactical and science. I know science, they don't have rotate shield frequency. They do have. I'm not sure if they have rotate shield frequency, but I know they have target subsystems, which is a little bit different. Escort engineers, I'm not exactly sure, or tactical, I'm not exactly sure if they have, but each class is kind of different, but they essentially play the same way. Oh, we got a cruiser here. Let's see if he can damage some of my shields. I can show you a little bit here. Oh, let's launch some torpedoes at him. Yeah, make sure to like always use your bridge officer abilities. It's always nice, Tactical, you can fire 2 torps. See how I got him to pummel one side of my shields. Yeah, he's taking out my front, as you see. It's kind of going down there. We'll stop firing on him for a little bit. But yeah, when you're taking damage on your shield, you just kind of click it twice or so, and it kind of puts power to that section. Also, when a ship blows up, never be right next to it because it will damage you, especially some of the bigger ships. They have a bigger explosion, you kill them. I see he's kind of taking some damage. So let's say I'm taking a little bit more damage to the shields. I could use boost shields as I regenerate some of my emergency powered shields that will boost some of my stuff. So rotate shield frequency. This way my shields take 40% less damage for 30 seconds. Yeah, I know with escorts, you're a little bit more maneuverable than a cruiser. You can zigzag around a lot easier than what I'm doing in my cruiser. Kill this guy. Okay. So I mean, essentially that's how you really do it. It might battles are gonna take a little bit longer when you're using like your tier one ship or if you're fighting guys your level. Also, when it comes to when you first get out of the tutorial, you'll have skills put into. Now, I suggest that you fill up Starship Command right away. This it provides slight improvement to your hull strength, speed, which is nice, and maneuverability. So of any type of ship. So it's always nice to be able to maneuver a little bit more speed. After that, I suggest putting all your filling up Starship Warp Core training. Uh, increases some abilities and also gives you a little buff to your engines and all that. But between that, after you get those two really filled out first, then you kind of go on your own. I'm in my tier 2, so I'm trying to fill up my cruiser captain, so it increases my cruiser stuff. But I mean, it depends if you want escort science, whatever. I've maxed out energy weapons and projectile weapons for tier 1, but that's really essentially it, you know. And make sure to train up your skills. Always do it when you see the little train up thing up here, up in the top left corner. You know, it's kind of essentially how you do space combat and how you do it successfully. So if you guys have any questions or comments, post comment or just send me a message there, and I'll make sure to check back.